Hello, welcome. I'm Diablo and today I'm bringing you my Game Week 2 predictions for the Premier League. So, how did we do in Game Week 1? 50-50 to be fair. We got 5 right, we got 5 wrong. The ones we got wrong were Manchester United Brighton, Fulham Liverpool, Bournemouth Villa, Leeds Forest and Everton Chelsea. Which is a great shame, but I'll take 5 right, 5 wrong. We'll hopefully improve on that in Game Week 2. So, Game Week 2, what do we have? Okay. The early kickoff, Villa Everton. Look, Villa are awful against Bournemouth. Absolutely awful. Bailey was probably the one highlight. Everton weren't great against Chelsea. It was a tight game though. Everton looked like they're going to always concede a goal though to me, and they haven't really got that much going forward. I can't see past Aston Villa, so I'm going to say Villa are going to beat Everton. Arsenal Leicester. I'm going for Arsenal purely on the basis that Leicester choking that 2-0 lead against Brentford was poor result. When you're 2-0 up at home, you should be literally taking that all the way to the bank, but they didn't. So I'm going with Arsenal on that one. The game that I think I'm going to watch today, it's got to be Brighton-Newcastle. Brighton beat Manchester United 2-1. They deserved it. They were nothing special though, because United were very easy to play against, very easy to break down, and they adapted, broke them down, scored 2 goals. Should have been a lot worse to be fair. How it wasn't a penalty, I do not know. Even VAR, I don't know. I really don't. So it should have been a lot worse for United. It wasn't. It was a 2-1 win. It was comfortable for Brighton. Newcastle, their win against Nottingham Forest was very comfortable. Should have been a lot more. I think it's going to be a really good battle. I'm split between a Newcastle win and a draw, if I'm honest. I think it's going to be tight. I want to say a Newcastle win, but I think there's going to be a draw. I think I'm going to go for Newcastle. No, I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to call that one a draw. Yeah, we'll go Brighton and Newcastle will have a draw. City Bournemouth, not really much to say, is there really? Man City are going to beat Bournemouth. Southampton Leeds, this is going to be an interesting one. So Southampton, they've definitely got a goal in them. Against, not actually going forward. Well, with James Ward-Prowse, perhaps going forward. They're definitely capable of conceding goals. Leeds, very capable of conceding goals. They surprised me by beating Wolves 2-1. I honestly thought that would be a draw between the two, but that's the love of football, that's the joy of football. I think this is going to be a tight one as well. Southampton need to win. Leeds want to win to keep that momentum going, but I think it's going to be a draw. I'm actually doubting myself on that one. I don't know, I might come back to that one. Wolves against Fulham. I think this is going to be a tight game. I did not expect Fulham to come out of the traps so hard and fast against Liverpool. At times they were honestly fantastic. Really played so well. Liverpool just didn't look like they turned up at times. And to be fair, Liverpool did have some good chances, some good opportunities. They just didn't capitalise. Wolves didn't look great against Leeds. So I fancy this to be a draw. So I'm going to call that one as a draw. Wolves, Fulham, definitely a draw. Brentford, Manchester United. I'm going to come back to that one because I'm still undecided even as I do this now. Forest, West Ham. First game at home for Forest since being back in the Premier League. West Ham need to bounce back after the City defeat. I can only see this going one way, and I expect West Ham to come away with a good win. No draw, no loss. The West Ham are coming away with a win in this game. Chelsea Spurs. I'm still undecided. I'm going to have to come back to Chelsea Spurs. It's a little bit like the Brentford Manchester United game. They're both the two games that have got me a little bit just very undecided. It comes down to fine moments in the game, but I'm undecided. Liverpool Palace. It's going to be a tight game. Liverpool ain't got a lot of midfielders fit, but I'm going to go for Liverpool. Going back to Brentford Manchester United. It's a must-win for Manchester United. They can't afford another loss. They can't even afford a draw. Even at this stage of the season, given their shambolic transfer window and the players they're trying to go for. Arnautovic, come on. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Not when he's 33. He's not a Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Rabiot. Okay, look. He showed some good progress at Paris Saint-Germain. He's just no for me. He doesn't tick any of the right boxes for any club in the Premier League, if I'm honest. And he's quite greedy. So he's just a no. Why would you want a bang average player? I don't even think he's bang average. I think he's below bang average, to be honest. I'd consider him to be a bottom 3 side stroke championship side. And I'm being really harsh because I just don't like him. I don't think he's a good football player. He's never lived up to any of his expectations, but I've just been a bit harsh there, so we'll leave that. But I'm going to say Manchester United. They've got no choice but to win. I keep looking at Southampton Leeds. I'm going to actually say Leeds are going to win. I'm going to change my prediction and go with the Leeds winning. And the final one, obviously, is Chelsea Spurs. Look, Spurs need to win this. To make any sort of statement of them finishing where I think they could finish, which is 3rd in the table, they have to beat Chelsea. 1 draw, 4 losses in the last 5 against Chelsea is just not good enough for a team like Spurs. But I think this is going to be a draw. Or do I just... No, do you know what? Spurs to win. I just hope Harry Kane doesn't score. And that's it. There we go. There's my predictions. Hopefully I'll get more right this week than I did last week. Who knows? How did you do last week? Did you get the scores correct? I know someone posted in the comment section last week, so I know they were quite close. Only just off like myself, but yeah, hopefully you get some more this week. Get some more correct results. But anyway, as normal, I will catch you next time.